After a couple of games on the road, it is Phoenix Rising back in their home comforts tonight. It's Phoenix Rising Stadium at 38th Street in Washington as they host Loudoun United FC. The 2023 Phoenix Rising season is brought to you by Equality Health. With the former U.S. Women's National Team goalkeeper Jill Loudoun, I'm Josh Eastern. Thanks so much for being with us here from Phoenix. And a look at the Western Conference standings right now. Phoenix still on the outside looking in terms of the playoff positioning, but they have only lost one game so far this year, and they are trying to get things back on the winning track. But right now for Phoenix Rising, they've been on a nice little run of form. No losses over their last 4 games. They're starting to get healthy, but now can they get over the hump?
Yeah, and a good run of form, and they're scoring in a variety of different ways. They're off the set piece here with that early service in behind the back line. And the clinical in front of goal. They're gonna need to continue that form. Long ball from the back, in behind the back line. Takes it across the face, and here Phoenix does not mix.
And Arteaga able to put that one in. They'll be looking for more of that, but in terms of goalkeepers, Rocco Rios Novo, he's been a good one. He's had to make that one big save, and he's done it.
Yeah, when you're starting to launch a rebuild or reinvention of a team, you do it upon a great platform of a goalkeeper. Rios Novo is in great form. He's getting good in possession, which helps them in build out, and he's come up with some clutch saves and good big-time moments.
And we'll see if he can do that again tonight. As for Loudoun United, boy, this has been a complete change of form. As of course coming from last year to this year, but 4 straight wins in all comps and just 1 goal conceded. So we'll see what they are able to do here tonight and maybe trying to rely on some of that defensive stability. It was a big win in the Open Cup this week against Flower City Union as they are moving on into the next round. But Panos Armenakis, he's been a big player for this team so far this year. A goal and an assist. He got his first goal last week against Oakland. And we'll see if he can get back onto the score sheet here tonight for Loudoun, as he, of course, will be the man in the middle trying to make it happen. So we are building you up to first kick here from Phoenix. It is Phoenix Rising trying to get some revenge on Loudoun from last year. And we will see what happens at the end of the night. It is Phoenix Rising and Loudoun lineups in first kick coming up next.
Equality Health is giving doctors more time to be doctors, so they can give you the care you deserve. Ask if your doctor is part of the Equality Health network today. Equality Health. Caring is back.
Why is Aaron happy? Well, just days ago, his old wheels gave out. But he knew Carvana had his back. That's because Carvana had tens of thousands of cars under $20,000. So Aaron's folks could help him out with a sweet ride.
No way.
Yes way. With the most cars under $20,000 and our car vending machines, we'll drive you happy at Carvana.
Sanderson Ford gives back. They support local sports.
They support local businesses, restaurants, and music.
Y organizaciones en nuestra comunidad latina.
My favorite event is Operation Santa Claus.
And mine is the Cave Creek Rodeo.
I love participating in the Guardian Games with my son Evan for Special Olympics Arizona.
Your business has allowed Sanderson Charities to give back to all these local charities. We've been paying it forward for 68 years. Thank you.
Join Arizona's only professional soccer club as it goes head-to-head with Hartford Athletic at the team's new home. Visit phxrisingfc.com or call 623-594-9606 for ticket information.
Tonight's broadcast of Phoenix Rising FC is presented by Equality Health, Carvana will drive you happy, and by NAU Nationwide. Back here and right into starting lineups tonight for Phoenix Rising and Juan Guerra. They'll start in that 3-5-2 here tonight.
Yeah, and Hernandez in the pivot position, he's going to be really important in screening those back three, as well as keeping possession to allow Varela and Uzo to get higher up in the pitch to see if they can create for Gallardo and Arteaga.
So we'll see what they can bring here tonight. On the other side, for Loudoun United, they come all the way out west, their first trip to Phoenix, and we'll see where the goals come from in this squad tonight.
Well, they can expect for Phoenix Rising to keep possession of the ball, so those two banks of four and the 4-4-2 for Loudoun are going to be really important to impede the attack of Phoenix.
Of course, 5 goals, 2 assists so far this year for Zach Ryan. There's a look at Ryan Martin, who has stayed at the helm of this Loudoun United side, and it has been a great start here in 2023. Olvin Oliva is our official tonight, and there is the whistle. We are underway. Phoenix in their home red. It is Loudoun in their white kits here tonight as we get things going, and that's going to be an early handball against Zach Ryan. Of course, Phoenix without a very important player tonight, that being Carlos Harvey, who of course picked up that double yellow from last week against San Antonio. And now we'll see what they have here tonight. It's going to be very interesting to also see how they really set this up with Carlos Anguiano, it looks like, playing a little bit deeper. Trying to play through the lines for Hernandez, this broken up. And Loudoun trying to make something of it here in the early going. 4 changes tonight for Phoenix Rising. That is their most from one match to another this season. Of course, a lot of that has to do with Harvey missing out. That pass, though, off the mark. Collected again by Landry. This one touched out wide quickly, and Loudoun looking to come forward. Again, that's broken up. Anguiano and now Varela. Looks to be playing in a more central role tonight, so we might see Erickson Gallardo out there as the left wing back. And here's Uzo, who will provide the width on the right. Looking for that quick ball in behind. It's Gallardo on the chase. He will get there first in front of Learman. Nothing doing there for Phoenix. This one flicked downfield. Lambert, can he cover it? Collision there. The referee says no foul and play on, but it looks like Lambert is down.
It's Wesley Leggett trying to attack that space in behind. Landry, good individual defender, 1v1 defending, gets tangled up.
Let's take a look at tonight's availability report. It is brought to you by Spooner. Of course, we mentioned those injuries. Emil Cuello still out. Gabby Torres trying to come back from that MCL injury, but those 3 remain out for Phoenix here tonight. Lambert just puts that straight out of play. Samake, the long throw-in, cut out by Uzo. Arteaga, always that bully up front. Center backs know they are in for a fight when they are opposed by Manuel Arteaga. This will go all the way back to Ugo Ferru, who gets the start here tonight in goal for Loudoun United. Something on for Phoenix. It's Hernandez who goes down, no whistle. And play on, says the referee. trying to come centrally now, of course, during the midweek. Both of these teams going at it. It was a big 5-0 win for Loudoun United over City Union in the Open Cup. It wasn't quite the same, though, for Phoenix Rising. A 2-1 loss against New Mexico United. And Juan Guerra said he was bothered after that match. He said, the problem was not the second goal, the problem was the first half. He said, I cannot say anything bad about the last 45 minutes. We played like we had 12 men, even though they did go down a man. He did show, or he thought his team did show what they were able to do, but in the end, just not enough to get the job done. He said he thought his team was dominating and playing as they wanted, but they'll be looking to get back on the right foot here tonight. Try to come away with those full 3 points, something that has eluded them since the Birmingham game on Easter Sunday. Uzo. Here's Lambert. Plenty of time on the ball here for Phoenix in the early going, as we'd expect. Heavy touch by Traore, nearly turned over. Arteaga, though, able to keep it. He was fouled. The referee tried to play advantage there, but Phoenix will take the free kick.
Phoenix enjoying a lot of the ball, moving it side to side, and Uzo's width is opening up space on the interior for Hernandez to go get the balls in. Brano and Guiano to have these quick little combinations through the center of the field, trying to see if they can create some gaps for Arteaga and Varela to run into.
Varela still really trying to get going this season with Phoenix Rising. Of course, big acquisition in the offseason. Still no goal contributions yet for Varela. He's been battling a few knocks here and there, but he's trying to get things going on the right foot. This cleared away. Phoenix able to retrieve the ball pretty much right away. Crutzen. Look at that long ball over the top. Uzo, smooth first touch, and is able to cut this back for Varela. His cross, a diving header, will put this out for the game's first corner kick, and it comes for Phoenix.
It's a good opportunity here from Phoenix, creating some overloads in the wide channels. Varela trying to whip that ball in behind the back line of Loudoun, looking for the run of Arteaga.
This corner kick brought to you by Carvana. Carvana will drive you happy. Crutzen and Guiano will let this run through. Phoenix able to keep it. Uzo. It's floated forward. Soft feet there by Lambert on the turn. Didn't get the shot away. Now it's Gallardo. Tries to lift it across. Varela on the chase. This will run out of play. Phoenix Children's is expanding across the valley so we can all grow healthier together. Learn more at phoenixchildrens.org. Something Juan Guerra has talked about in previous weeks is when they have so much control over a match, they need to take advantage. You go back to the game against Monterey Bay. Rios Novo did make a big save at the end of the day, but they had many more shots than Monterey Bay in that game, and in the end, they have to settle for the 1-1 draw. And when you look at their record so far, and just the 1 win out of 6 games, just still trying to get things on the right track. There's a look at Juan Guerra.
can see that things are moving in the right direction for them. They're sustaining possession. They've got some ideas of how they want to break down opponents, how they want to threaten opponents. It takes time for the attack to gel. That's the last thing that really does come together in front of goal. But they've got some really good ideas, and if they're keeping the ball, it's going to be difficult for the opponent to score.
There's Rios Novo stepping forward, as he sometimes does, is almost an extra field player at times. Teaga on the chase for Rue. Picks out the pass with Samake. Samake trying to roll this in behind. Rios Novo is there to claim it.
Rios Novo has some qualities of a very, very modern day goalkeeper in terms of how preventative he is. He plays high off his line, quick to read those and thwart any attacks of Loudoun, but he also likes to play high in possession as a third center back, which allows Phoenix to play with an extra player in midfield or in those wing positions. Also allows him to play those big range of passes, key passes into the final third.
He is very strong with the ball at his feet. Definitely one of the qualities of Rios Novo. Uzo trying to muscle Armanakis off the ball, and the referee said it was a foul against Uzo.
Uzo in that natural wide wing back position can defend higher up the field, and here Armanakis isn't going anywhere, but Uzo draped all over the back, trying to win that ball back as quickly as possible to mitigate the influence of Armanakis on the ball.
Had a contact there as the pass was released. Samake down the near side. Early ball across. It'll go all the way through. It'll be kept in play on the far side. It's El Medkar who does get there. He's dispossessed quickly by Traore, and Phoenix will look to play out. Loudoun, though, quick to pounce. Touched in field. Leggett couldn't get there. It was a foul, and a free kick will go Phoenix's way. This portion of the match brought to you by Modelo, a reward for those with a fighting spirit. Modelo, the mark of a fighter. Rios Novo moves it across. And Guiano. Now it's Crutzen. Poked away, and now Arteaga. Is there something on here for Phoenix? A lot of chasing so far in this game from Loudoun, just 13 minutes gone. It's probably what you'd expect, though, with the way Phoenix likes to play.
And I like they're building, they're heading into the midfield, and they're bringing it back, trying to draw the pressure of Loudoun, seeing if they can create gaps and spaces to play through. Loudoun just happy to stay compact between their lines and give Phoenix the ball, wait for their moments to pick it off and turn over.
It's almost like in tennis, wait for the opponent to make the mistake. Just keep serving it back.
it's not just about keeping possession. It's about what can you do with that possession. Can you sustain it long enough to create gaps in the opponent and manipulate your opponent and then exploit the spaces that they leave? So if Phoenix wants to keep the ball in the midfield, back and forth, they're not penetrating Loudoun. They're not creating quality goal scoring opportunities. Loudoun's happy to continue to chase back and forth.
Turn, Landry finds Samake. Medcar tries to roll this in, and it's broken up once again as Ryan was trying to make something happen there through the middle. Varela finds Uzo. Traore looking for that long switch. It may have been just deflected a little bit. And that was enough to force the turnover. It comes in field. Roll all the way to the far side. Ryan is calling for it. He's been the potent goal scorer. His cross, though, deflected away, and Crutzen picks out Gallardo. He can't quite play out. The cross coming in. Uzo able to head that away. Hear the crowd urging Phoenix on here, trying to get the ball forward.
It's just a little too one-paced. It needs to be quicker. They move the ball from center back to center back to center back, no skip passes. It's easy for Loudoun to just adjust, keep the ball in front. They're not really asking a lot of questions of this Loudoun midfield.
It's quite a stark contrast from the way that Phoenix has played in the past, where it was pretty much get it and go. This is much more methodical. Anguiano. Here's Uzo. Trying to cut this in. Picks out Zambrano. His cross not quite tall enough. Is there a chance now for Loudoun to break? There is, and there's space out wide for El Medcar. Switching the point of attack. Even one more pass. It comes all the way through Ryan and Leggett, but neither of them could redirect it towards goal.
It's a good job here from Loudoun to attack around the outside of the three center backs for Phoenix. Starts with El Medcar, switch a point of attack. Little combination with an overlapping run, playing that teasing ball across the face of the goalkeeper. Just couldn't find anybody on the back post to put that one on frame. But it's good little interchange and speed of play there from Loudoun.
Here's Lambert trying to pick up the tempo here for Phoenix. Gallardo will just keep this alive for Phoenix Rising, looking for that penetrating ball as Faroux sees it out of play. Some other scores across the USL Championship tonight. How about San Antonio being held at home for a second straight week against Las Vegas? That game finished 1-1. New Mexico United also up 3-1 at the moment against Orange County. That game just about to finish up, and two other late games, Monterey Bay and RGV, along with Oakland and Miami, both those games at halftime, and both no score. So just trying to keep this for Phoenix. Arteaga on the chase. Gallardo. Maybe something here for Phoenix. Gallardo skies it. Arteaga was in space on the left and actually looks like it took a deflection out of play.
And that's the first time that we've really called Gallardo's name in this first half. Coming on the interior, picks the ball off. Running at the back line. No one from Loudoun's back line steps. He unleashes from distance. Looks like it takes a deflection off of Washington.
It's another Carvana corner kick. Crutzen will take this. Crutzen, the in-swingers, flicked along at the near post. Just last off a Loudoun player, though, and out of play. Again, lofted forward for Arteaga, and he was in an offside position. A pregame with Raising Cane's, proud supporter of Phoenix Rising. Skip the line and order on our easy mobile app for your order of premium fresh hand-breaded chicken fingers, special sauce. And don't forget to add our fresh hand-squeezed lemonade at order.raisingcanes.com. El Medkar leads the break. El Medkar! An ambitious effort on goal and skies it into the bleachers.
This is El Medkar on the break from midfield, just dribbling at the back line, waiting for the run in behind the back line or from someone on Phoenix's back line to step, looking for that incisive pass. No one steps, decides to unleash from distance, is never going to challenge Rios Novo.
Gallardo looking for options. Varela pops up. Cross coming in. Got his head to it, but nothing more. And now, looks like the flag comes up for offside.
Starts with this good service into the back post, just slightly behind the Phoenix attacker, and then it's Arteaga just with the high boot trying to stop Loudoun in transition. He's lucky to escape that without a yellow card.
Opted forward, Lambert on the chase, being pestered there by Leggett. Oh, Hernandez right through the 5-hole. Arteaga. Nothing there from the referee. And play on as this ball runs out of play. Wangara has a message for the referee.
The only way that wasn't called a handball is if his arm wasn't extended outside to make his frame bigger, but it certainly did look like it hit his arm.
Wangara might have a gripe about that one. Let's see.
Muzo just collecting this one into the wide area. That is certainly a handball. Samake's arm is off his body, making his frame bigger. Referee missed that one.
Slipped in behind, just too far out in front though. Varela, who goes tumbling over. And he stays down for a moment. Now he'll get back to his feet on the far side. So far, Phoenix was close to 68% possession in this game. It's turned over. Anguiano trying to keep this here for Phoenix. Cut back. Gallardo cuts it in. Gallardo just wide. That was a little bit of a better effort than the first one, and really testing Faroux.
Well, it's Anguiano who picks this one up in the midfield, dribbling at the back line. Little combination play here. And Gallardo tries to unleash from distance, tries to bend this one into the far post past Faroux. Slightly off frame. It's a good look there from Phoenix Rising.
Phoenix able to get that ball back almost immediately. Phoenix quick in their build out here. Varela and Gallardo. Arteaga tries to keep it moving. It's blocked down. Maybe a chance here for Loudoun to get out. Here's Ryan. Switching the point of attack, and there's space down the right for Loudoun to exploit. Towards the end line. This one just kept in play. Now the cross served in. It was behind everybody. It'll run out of play.
Loudoun spent so much time defending in their own half that they need to be better with the ball. So either they need to quickly transition, directly attack the big expansive shape of Phoenix, or they need to take care of the ball and stop giving it away so cheaply. Keep it a little bit more on top of the box, see if they can break Loudoun down, find some spaces to penetrate.
Leggett. Oh, that's a foul. Or pardon me, the flag is up for offside. Well, Rising's next home match is set for Saturday, May 13th versus Hartford Athletic at 38th Street and Washington. Join Arizona's only professional soccer club for Health and Wellness Night, presented by Equality Health. Get your tickets at phxrisingfc.com or by calling 623-594-9606. Another match against Eastern Conference opposition coming up for Phoenix. It will also be the case next week when they will go to St. Pete, take on the Tampa Bay Rowdies. As we get into the month of May, pretty solid month of April for Phoenix Rising. Just the one loss in there to go along with 2 wins and 3 draws overall. We'll see what they can get out of this one here tonight. It's a Loudoun team that really sits at 3-2-2. That's good for 4th in the Eastern Conference. Just 4 points off of first place Charleston, who is currently losing now to Colorado Springs. Lambert steps in again. Out wide, it's Gallardo. Erickson Gallardo surveying, cuts it in, Varela to the end line. Still Varela. Not quite able to shake Learman. Loudoun get this out. Santos long over the top. Crutzen right there for Phoenix. Zambrano. Phoenix keep this alive just barely. And it's a corner kick. They'll take it. Another Carvana corner kick. 3rd of the match for Phoenix. They'll play it short. Anguiano will deliver. Farouk came flying off his line, but it was headed away first.
Would love to see Phoenix utilize Uzo and Gallardo on in their wingback position, see if they can draw out the outside backs of Loudoun so that those 2 10s can access the space in between the wingback and the center back. Varella's had some success running through there, Anguiano as well. It's really going to depend on the width of Uzo and Gallardo.
And this will be a set piece opportunity for Phoenix. They'll take it relatively quickly. Here's Zambrano. Look at Phoenix's pass accuracy, closing in on 91% in this game. Passes in the opposition half, around 83% so far. Right now still looking for that penetrating ball, and that's broken up, but they do get it right back. Still looking for options. Here's Lambert. Past the half-hour mark. One of the chances coming for Phoenix, but there have been no shots on goal in this game. 2 shots for Phoenix, just 1 for Loudoun. Looking to play this in behind, too far out in front of Gallardo. Well, in partnership with the Northern Arizona University, Phoenix Rising is visiting 20 schools in the Valley this season to read to students and promote the importance of education. NAU and Phoenix Rising are providing each student with a backpack and a free ticket to an upcoming match. For more information on the Reading with Rising program and how to enter your school for a Phoenix Rising and NAU visit, go to phxrisingfc.com. This is the area of the field Phoenix wants to win the ball back in, and they do with Zambrano. Now Gallardo goes through the legs of the defender. Gallardo weaving through. It's Arteaga, and it's blocked. Challenge from behind, and he got it just right. Picks the pocket of the defender. Anguiano. Faroux punches away. Zambrano brings it in. Quickly on the turn, Varela. Varela searching. Varela to the back post, headed back across, and there it is! Jose Hernandez scores for Phoenix Rising. It had been coming, so much control, and finally a goal to show, 1-0.
This was created from a quick combination. Their speed of play was a little bit quicker. Their tempo was quicker in that wide space. Started with Anguiano playing into Varela. Varela running at the back line, gets his head up, sees the run of Arteaga on the back post. He's running away from goal intelligently, plays this across. Hernandez continuing his run, gambling, puts it home, and it makes all that possession worth it.
And for Jose Hernandez, his first goal in a Phoenix Rising shirt. Of course, the local product coming over from Oakland over the last few years. And this goal brought to you by Gateway Community College. And Phoenix will absolutely take that. just felt it coming, and finally it just felt so slow, but once they really picked up their pace, you saw what happened.
Yeah, Phoenix uses a bit more of a languid style in possession, slow along the back, and then they saw an opening and just exploited it so quickly with some overloads in those wide areas, little combination play, opened up space between the lines, and what a brilliant ball into the back post.
Wangara has to be very pleased about how that goal transpired. And now they are 1 goal to the good here tonight. Haven't necessarily scored the first goal in many games so far this season, but they do get the first one here tonight. Now we'll see if they can build on that. Their last defeat, though, when they did score the opening goal, they've gone 8 games without a loss when they scored that opener, but their last one was actually last year against Loudoun in that wild 4-3 loss at Segra Fields in Leesburg, Virginia. Hernandez trying to keep it. Armanakis. Medcar will bring it centrally for Ryan. There's Hernandez now with his head up. Just looking to play it into space. Gallardo on the chase. Gallardo able to get there. Was he tripped up or did he trip on his own? Looks like it's the latter. Gallardo doesn't think so. Or at least he's trying to sell it that way.
And it was a long ball into the channel. Gallardo just chasing down a hopeful dream right here. Using his speed to his advantage, gets position.
It's turned over. It's another chance. Arteaga makes no mistake. And Phoenix double their lead here in the 36th minute. Just like that, it's 2-0 to Rising.
And this ball is cheaply given away from Loudoun in a really dangerous area of the field. Here's the giveaway. Good little counter pressure from Phoenix Rising. And then Arteaga receives this back to goal. Great little touch to put himself into space, create separation away from Bryce Washington, uses his left foot and puts it past Faroux. But it's because of that sustained possession that Phoenix can commit more numbers forward. They really profit off of that turnover. Phenomenal finish by Arteaga.
That is his 3rd goal of the season. All of them, at least in the USL Championship, have been here at Phoenix Rising Stadium at 38th Street in Washington. This will be touched out of play. What's the decision going to be? It's going to be a corner kick. Phoenix needed a night like this to just really get things going. And all of that time on the ball is finally paying off for them. The assist goes to Jose Hernandez. It was flipped on the first goal. Loudoun have now conceded the most goals in the last 15 minutes of the first half in the USL Championship this season with 4. For such a young team, it's sometimes just about getting to halftime with that advantage or just trying to keep the game within arm's length, but now they have a lot of work to do to try to break down this Phoenix team, and they have not had much of the ball in this game.
They're gonna have to come out of that shape a little bit higher up the field, put a bit more pressure on Phoenix's back line, try to take away the 6. create some turnovers, win the ball back, and try to take advantage of Phoenix when they're in a big, expansive, attacking shape. The problem is that's going to open up space for Phoenix to play through.
Here's Lambert. It's broken up. Medcar turns it right back over. That's not going to get the job done for Loudoun. You look at this early season for Phoenix. It has been a gauntlet of just really tough opponents. Talk about San Diego twice, Birmingham, San Antonio, even this Loudoun team. The first 6 opponents that Phoenix have faced this year have accumulated a combined 79 points. And when you take out this Loudoun team, looking for the next 6 opponents, they've only accumulated 36 points. So the schedule will lighten up a little bit for Phoenix, and now it's up to them to start turning those draws into wins. And if they can do so here tonight, that'll set them up for a nice little stretch in May and June. This is put out as it looks like Kevin Lambert is down. It's not good news for Phoenix. Kevin Lambert coming off Team of the Week nod for the 2nd straight match. Over 150 appearances for Phoenix Rising, Kevin Lambert.
And he's been a key part of this back line in terms of their build out, quickly moving the ball from side to side, looking for those penetrative passes into the midfield to launch their attack higher up. But he's also a great individual defender, provides stability in the back line, for counter attacks.
Lambert will walk off here. See if he is able to continue on. Just one shot in this game for Loudoun. It was not on target. Phoenix now with 2 shots on target, and funny how it turns into 2 goals when you're able to test the goalkeeper. Lambert able to stride right back onto the field. Distribution right through the middle. It works out for Phoenix. It's Arteaga and now Gallardo. Varela cuts it back. Shot comes on. Farouk forced into a save. Phoenix, though, still on it. Uzo rolls it across. First time effort is deflected out for a Phoenix corner.
Good composure and vision there from Uzo to wait for the run of Gallardo across the face of Loudoun. But it was Arteaga putting himself in good spots to challenge Farouk on that shot from the angle. Phoenix continues to put pressure on this Loudoun back line.
Here's the in-swinger. Plenty of depth on this, just too much. Bounces right out of play. And there's been a lot of talk, whether it be in the media, I don't know how much of it necessarily is within the team, but of whether Manuel Arteaga should be that starting striker. Just 2 goals so far this season, and maybe a chance that could be given to Jackson Conway, who's on the bench, but Wangera sticking with Arteaga here tonight, and it's paying off for the Phoenix manager as Lambert looks to have committed a foul here. And you wonder if a yellow card could be coming. And it will be a yellow card.
Loudoun opting to try to find Leggett in behind the back line of Phoenix. And Lambert initially doing a good job of just going stride for stride. Then he gets tangled up, decides to go late, gets his boot stuck in Leggett, but really not a need for that. Mistimes his tackle. Leggett's going to the end line. No one else is joining. Just go stride for stride, step for step, usher him into less threatening areas of the field. And this is the greatest equalizer in football, is opportunities from set pieces, especially because Loudoun really hasn't generated anything in open play through their possession.
Step back a little, please. Ref. Thank you. Thank you.
Armanakis delivers all the way to the backside. It's there, and it's over the line. There's one back for Loudoun United. The greatest equalizer in soccer, and it's 2-1.
And it's Armanakis here from the set piece, whips this one into the back post, and Khalil Al-Medkar here just stamping it home. Not sure if it takes a deflection off of... Yeah, Rios Novo trying to make a save and intervene there. Lambert recovering back in. Looks like it hits off of Lambert's leg. Might be considered an own goal, but Loudoun won't mind. That was an important, imperative goal here before half.
It may have actually been Learman who got his foot on that one, but regardless, doesn't really matter who, it just matters how, and Loudoun are able to put it over the line, and they have been pegged back, have Phoenix. Now it is Learman who will get that goal to his credit. This is first goal for Loudoun United this season. His first goal in the USL Championship as well. We'll see if it's officially credited as an own goal. And by the way, we're into 3 minutes of stoppage time, in which we have just over a minute left of. Maybe another chance. Leggett, can he turn the corner? Leggett touched out of play.
Loudoun finding a little bit more success going directly, trying to activate those forwards against the back three. This Leggett and Lambert matchup has been an important one for Loudoun.
Another in-swinger, the heads go up, and it was a free header. And this is out of play. This has been a good flurry for Loudoun at the end on set pieces.
Really good delivery into the back post, trying to catch one of the Phoenix defenders sleeping, and it was Bryce Washington who was trying to connect and put that one on frame. Phoenix are going to want to see the rest of this half out because Loudoun's starting to put a little pressure on them.
And there is the final whistle. So Phoenix, they're able to score the first two, but Loudoun pulls one back just before stoppage time. And Arteaga has been a big part of Phoenix's success so far tonight.
Arteaga has been really important, using him as a platform to play a bit higher, and get that midfield underneath to start some combination play. He was a goal scorer, back to goal, fantastic finish, some intelligent headers across the face for Hernandez. Phoenix had about 45 minutes of sustained possession, and then Loudoun really started to come to life in the last few minutes of that match, and it was an important, imperative goal for them to cut this lead in half.
So it is halftime here from Phoenix. It was Rising who looked like they were flying away, but Loudoun said, not so fast. We're here to play, as it's halftime. Phoenix Rising 2, Loudoun United 1.
Who do you want to be? Where do you want to go? How fast do you want to get there? At Gateway Community College, you can achieve a career that takes you places in less time and for less money. Opportunity is not just for the select few. Living better is for everyone. Let us help you discover your future.
We're Carvana, the company who invented car vending machines and buying a car 100% online. Now we've created a brand new way for you to sell your car. Whether it's a year old or a few years old, we want to buy your car. So go to Carvana, enter your license plate, answer a few questions, and our techno wizardry calculates your car's value and gives you a real offer in seconds. When you're ready, we'll come to you, pay you on the spot, and pick up your car. That's it. So ditch the old way of selling your car and say hello to the new way at Carvana.
Hey, Rising fans, spring is in the air and Circle K has what you thirst for. Stay cool with our famous
Equality Health is giving doctors more time to be doctors, so they can give you the care you deserve. Ask if your doctor is part of the Equality Health Network today. Equality Health. Caring is back.
We'd like to thank and honor our first responders who have received grants from APS and Fire Our Subs Public Safety Foundation. With us tonight, we have Kate Johnson, firefighter from Tucson Fire District in Grand Canyon, Arizona. DJ Brimhall, captain and line.
Great night here at Phoenix Rising Stadium, as it is Phoenix Rising 1, Phoenix Rising 2 and Loudoun United 1 is halftime. Stay with us here on ESPN Plus and Arizona Family.
Hi, my name is Juan Guerra, and I'm the head coach for Phoenix Rising. To me, being a coach is incredible because it's way more than X's and O's. Is a lot more than tactics. I think to me, being a coach it has to do a lot with building relationships and building trust and respect with your players. To me, I hate obedience, as crazy as that sounds. I'd rather have my players trust what I'm saying and than obeying to the things that I'm saying. In the sport that we played and in professional sports, at some point of when we're coaching or competing, things are not going to go your way. If people are just obeying to what you're saying, when things don't go your way, they're going to stop doing them because they're not working. Now, if people believe in what you're saying and people have trust in what you're saying, when things don't go the way you're expecting, because at some point it will happen, they will still go and they will still push forward because they believe and they trust in you. Because if you want people to follow you, first of all, you have to know where you're going or where do you want to go. So that's also very important to me.
Halftime here from Phoenix Rising Stadium at 38th Street and Washington. Phoenix leading Loudoun by 2-1 tonight at home, and we'll see if they can be sipping on a little bit more success as this match continues on. But looking at what is to come for Phoenix Rising FC, of course, a trip out east next week against Tampa Bay. and then they'll just flip-flop home and away for the next few weeks. But they'll get back into some Western Conference opposition at Orange County. Always a big game going to Irvine. And then a $1 beer night coming up against Las Vegas Lights. That'll be on Friday, May 26th. A big one there, but some big games upcoming. Of course, that 2020 title game that never happened, they'll contest it again as they head to St. Pete. On the other side, for Loudoun United, what is to come? Well, they have a big one coming up in the U.S. Open Cup. They'll be hosting the Columbus Crew. That'll be a fun one, but first they'll have a home match against Indy 11, and they'll also host New Mexico United. So a busy couple weeks upcoming. That's a lot of games in a 2-week span, 5 in 14 for Loudoun United upcoming. We'll see what they are able to accomplish there. So it is halftime here from Phoenix, Arizona. Some good snacks to pick up at the concession stands tonight. And we'll see what the second half is able to bring. Halftime here, it's 2-1 to Phoenix.
We all have goals. But let's be honest, most of us aren't going to be professional athletes. But if your goal is to finish your degree, we can help. Come to a university that puts your goals first. Bellevue University, your partner in finishing goals.
Rising is home. Join Arizona's only professional soccer club as it goes head-to-head with Hartford Athletic at the team's new home, right here in Central Phoenix off 38th Street in Washington. Saturday, May 13th at 7:30. Tickets to the match start at $25, and the two-time Western Conference champions are just 5 stops on the Valley Metro to Phoenix and Tempe. Visit phxrisingfc.com or call 623-594-9606 for more information.
Nightfall here in Phoenix at 38th Street in Washington, right next to Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport, and a look towards downtown as well here in Phoenix as we take a look at news and notes from around the USL Championship. Of course, Jake Edwards departing, the USL president stepping down this week. But how about the USL and the US Open Cup? 8 teams remain. There will be 1 team at least in the round of 16 as Birmingham will take on Memphis. And then USL Championship on ESPN2 fast approaching, just about 2 weeks away, as Louisville will take on Miami FC, 7 Eastern on ESPN2. You know, it is halftime here from Phoenix. A big second half. Can Phoenix close this one out and capture all 3 points? It's 2-1, and the second half is coming up next.
Sanderson Ford gives back. They support local sports.
They support local businesses, restaurants, and music.
Y organizaciones en nuestra comunidad latina.
My favorite event is Operation Santa Claus.
And mine is the Cave Creek Rodeo.
I love participating in the Guardian Games with my son Evan for Special Olympics Arizona.
Your business has allowed Sanderson Charities to give back to all these local charities. We've been paying it forward for 68 years. Thank you.
Equality Health is giving doctors more time to be doctors, so they can give you the care you deserve. Ask if your doctor is part of the Equality Health Network today. Equality Health. Caring is back.
We're Carvana, the company who invented car vending machines and buying a car 100% online. Now we've created a brand new way for you to sell your car. Whether it's a year old or a few years old, we want to buy your car. So go to Carvana, enter your license plate, answer a few questions, and our techno wizardry calculates your car's value and gives you a real offer in seconds. When you're ready, we'll come to you, pay you on the spot, and pick up your car. That's it. So ditch the old way of selling your car and say hello to the new way at Carvana.
Who do you want to be? Where do you want to go? How fast do you want to get there? At Gateway Community College, you can achieve a career that takes you places in less time and for less money. Opportunity is not just for the select few. Living better is for everyone. Let us help you discover your future.
Tonight's broadcast of Phoenix Rising FC is presented by Equality Health, Carvana will drive you happy, and by NAU Nationwide. First half highlights, Phoenix Rising, Loudoun United, and it was a bit of a slow start, but we kind of talked about it. Once the pace picked up, Phoenix really got going. Yeah, Phoenix, quick combinations here. That unlocks Varela. He looks to the back stick. Arteaga making that back post run. Intelligently places his back across. He sees the run of Hernandez coming across the face. Loudoun doesn't track him, and he puts Phoenix up 1-0. And then Phoenix would take advantage of a mistake at the back. Good sliding challenge there by Anguiano, and then it was Arteaga. And then it's Hernandez with this crisp pass into the feet of Arteaga. He's back to goal, creates some separation, tees up his left foot, and bends it past for Faru. Puts Phoenix up 2-0, but toward the end of the half, Loudoun started to gain some momentum and steam. Lambert earning the yellow card, and they serve a ball into the back post, and it's Learman who puts this one. Could be considered a no goal, maybe from Lambert there, but that was a much needed goal there for Loudoun. And you look at the possession, 70-30, the shots well in favor of Phoenix, but as you mentioned, those set pieces are so crucial. Yeah, now I think the next step for this Phoenix team as they continue tonight and throughout the season is what can they do with that 70% of possession? Can they find moments to speed it up, speed up the tempo so that the opponent doesn't have enough time to recover from the space that they do create through that possession? That's the big question for this team. So the team's making their way out for the second 45 minutes of action, and this is a big one for Loudoun United. Can they complete this comeback, or will Phoenix Rising finally get that first home win, at least in the USL Championship here at Phoenix Rising Stadium at 38th Street and Washington? With Jill Lloyd and I'm Josh Eastern. Thanks so much for being with us tonight on ESPN Plus. And AZ Family 44 here across the valley. Looks like maybe some subs.
Substitution for for Loudoun United FC. Entering the match is number 4.
Yeah, so it will be Aiden Rocha coming onto the field now for Loudoun United. It is Wesley Leggett who will be coming off the field. Just the one sub here at halftime. He was the one taken down by Lambert. I wonder if that had anything to do with it, but regardless, we are underway for the second 45 minutes in this match, and a quick ball forward. Phoenix right on the front foot. It's Arteaga now. Phoenix looking for that first win at home. The flag was up for offside. Loudoun trying to come on the road here and spoil the party here at Phoenix Rising Stadium. They can pick up where they left off at the end of that first half. Good things could be coming. Phoenix trying to make sure that doesn't happen.
The sign said 14. The sign said 14 off and 4 on. It's weird.
There's Ryan. Now Zambrano. It looks like that substitution was actually wrong. The board said 14, but we believe it is Juan Ramirez who has actually come off the field. So Leggett stays on there as he is putting pressure on Rocco Rios Novo. Lofted forward again. Uzo looked like just able to keep that in play. Turns it back. Hernandez. There's Novo trying to find that outlet again. Just have to go over the top. And now maybe some space opening up. Here's Hernandez bursting through. Another long switch of play. This one comes off for Gallardo. Cushions it on that right foot. Erickson Gallardo, centering feed broken up.
Would love to see Gallardo continue to take that end line, get Loudoun facing their own goal. Once he cuts it back, he's allowing players to get back behind the ball, making it more difficult to penetrate with the run or the ball.
Switch of play. Again, it's Gallardo. Looked like a handball on Santos. And it is. We'll get a throw in at least. Didn't look like the referee actually called a handball there. It was just out for a throw in, and Juan Guerra was a bit displeased with that. Pressure here at the back. How will Phoenix deal with this? Runs out of play. Long ball forward again for Santos. A bit heavy off his chest. Swept out of play by Traore. Switch the point of attack. Samake back in field for Almedkar. More options coming forward. Rocha skies it all the way out of the south end. Will score your new career at Gateway Community College. With Gateway, you can achieve your dream career in less time and for less money. Get started at gatewaycc.edu. It was New Mexico United to finish off Orange County by 3-1 at the Lab tonight. Monterey Bay and RGV, along with Oakland and Miami, still locked at no score. Gallardo will receive it out wide. First time ball across, just stabbed away.
This game really starting to open up a little bit. Loudoun taking a few more chances and risk getting forward, having a bit more possession, putting some pressure on the back line of Phoenix, which opens up the space in transition for Phoenix to directly play forward, quickly progress the ball.
Broken up. There's some of that pressure again from Loudoun. Trying to slip this through. Traore had it read, and now he's on the move. Teaga able to keep it and finds Uzo streaming forward. Traore has continued his run. Uzo to the end line. Ran out of room. Phoenix starting off this second half, trying to expand on this lead. And it's Gallardo. Gallardo finding space in behind of Santos. Slides it across. Didn't really have time to get the cross away. Phoenix trying to amp up that pressure, but Loudoun finds an outlet. Loudoun trying to make something of this here. 8 minutes into this second half. Armanakis clips it forward. Landry. Now Loudoun's turn to possess it a little bit. Rocha. Cross comes in. Gallardo couldn't get it away. It's out for a throw-in.
It's much better from Loudoun progressing the ball, being a bit more patient in their attack, but they need more runs in the box. Right now, it's very stagnant on their front line, not really forcing Phoenix into any decisions, asking questions of that back line.
Sub coming here, and now finally it will be the end of the day for Wesley Leggett, as he will come off for Tommy Williamson. So far, 1 goal over 6 appearances this season. Spent last year with Minnesota United too. The year before that was on loan at the Pittsburgh Riverhounds from the San Jose Earthquakes, where he was drafted. Lofted forward again, looking for that header to keep it moving, and Rio Snovo is there to claim it. Here's Varela. And Arteaga. Arteaga brings it in field. Varela couldn't keep it. Arteaga tried to go to ground, maybe just affected Landry. This will trickle out of play, throw in coming.
Phoenix does a good job of really trying to upgrade their scenario until they have the best possible goal scoring opportunity. But I think that their endeavor might be more beneficial if they can continue to just increase the speed of the actions. Maybe that's a run or a quick incisive pass combination to try to draw out the defenders of Loudoun and then really exploit that space.
It'd be interesting to hear the answer from Juan Guerra about that and see just how he feels the pace of play has gone tonight. Obviously, when it's sped up on the goal, turned into a goal. In other moments, though, hasn't been the quickest. Here's Gallardo. Here's Uzo. Hernandez facing towards goal. Striding forward. Maybe wanted to take a shot there. Not better of it, and Phoenix will keep it.
It's good patience there from Phoenix not to force it, but they continually look to access those wingers and try to penetrate into the wide areas where I think that they have capable midfielders that they can have those quick combinations with and look for those incisive passes to Arteaga, Varela, Gallardo, who's making the runs from outside to in. They have the pieces.
Well, the crowd kind of urging them on as well. Arteaga on the turn, foul. Free kick to Phoenix. That's the goal scorer in Giannis Learman. This is too far to be hit towards goal. Peru is organizing here. Keep those gloves nice and sticky. Here's Arteaga. He'll hit it. Arteaga. Peru knew that was going wide.
Arteaga just trying to bend this one on the near side of the wall, trying to tuck it in that left side for Arteaga.
On the turn, Arteaga again. Driven ball through the middle, and it's right at Faru. Gonna play this in behind. Coa Santos won't get there. Zambrano is fouled.
Williamson's come in for Loudoun. He's trying to be a spark on their front line on the defensive side of the ball, trying to get pressure on the ball. See if they can create some turnovers in the midfield for Loudoun. And here he just clips Zambrano from behind. Zambrano escaping out of that pressure, wiggling out of 4 Loudoun players.
It's always a fun stat to note when Phoenix is leading at halftime and 15 minutes into this second half, but still holds true, is They're unbeaten in their last 54 games in the league when leading at halftime. 50 wins and 4 draws. Dates back to October of 2018. Traore whistled for the foul. Some think it's funny. Armanakis moves it out wide. Learman rolling it through. Santos, the cross. Too much on it, but it still works out. Samake. Samake gets it back. Tries to put it across. It looks like the flag up for offside. We should note that first half goal from Loudoun was indeed changed to an own goal against Kevin Lambert. So no goal for Giannis Learman.
Good ball in there from Learman from the wide space. You see him get his head up looking for the runs of Al Medkar and Ryan, who are in a good goal scoring position. Just puts a little bit too much lift on it, which allows the defenders to adjust quickly to it.
Be a drop ball here for Loudoun. Looks like 2 subs preparing to come on for Phoenix. As Loudoun can look upfield. This one is headed away. Williamson on the chase. Rios Novo must not have called that. Looked like he was comfortably going to make that catch, but now it's out for a corner. The in-swinger, Rios Novo! Big collision there. And a free kick will go Phoenix's way.
Well, that was a big hit there on Rios Novo. Giannis Learman getting into the attack, challenging that ball. It was a brave claim there from Rios Novo, though.
2 subs will be coming on, but here's another look at this.
In the 64th minute, with the match score Phoenix rising.
Learman just trying to get across the face. Innocuous challenge, not intending to hit Rios Novo. But you would expect a goalkeeper in that scenario to punch that away with that amount of pressure and that amount of traffic.
And subs coming now for Phoenix. Change at both wingback positions. Erickson Gallardo and Henry Uzochukwu will be coming off. It is Eddie Manjoma coming on and Babukar Jai will be coming on. So Babukar Jai, who got the red card in that US Open Cup game in the midweek, still eligible, of course, here in USL Championship play, and 2 like-for-like substitutions coming. Teaga off his chest. Loudoun, though, not quite able to keep it. Landry. Armanakis through the lines. Landry Right down the chute, Rios Novo. That was much better, though, from Loudoun building up.
Landry, just quick combination play here. Little layoff. Decides to go with the inside of his boot, tries to swing it around Rios Novo, but not enough pace and power on that shot.
There's Babukar Jai, his first touch of the ball. And he rolls it right to the goalkeeper. The best play on a new Ford is at Sanderson Ford, Arizona's largest Ford dealership. Phoenix patient again. Now just 2 games going on in the USL Championship now, but it's almost over in San Diego. And how about El Paso Locomotive? Currently leading San Diego Loyal by 2-1. Of course, San Diego had that wild US Open Cup game in the midweek against the Seattle Sounders, as the Sounders won it 5-4 in extra time. One of the craziest games that you will see. That's going to be a foul against Loudoun. When it comes to a sports injury, the unknown can be unsettling, but there's one thing that can calm that uncertainty: an answer. Mayo Clinic uncovers answers every day through exploration, teamwork, and innovation. Answers that can lead to more answers and define a path forward. So if you're looking for answers related to a sports injury, you know where to go. Learn more at sportsmedicine.mayoclinic.org. It's turned over. Landry. No whistle. Hernandez. And now Arteaga. And Jai. Blocked down. And it's Loudoun throwing. Learman nearly got caught, still trying to keep it, just advances it upfield. Ryan was fouled. It was right in front of Juan Guerra, and he did not agree. Play that in behind. Again, it's poked away. Just over 20 minutes to go. A stalemate so far in this second half. Nothing to really go either way. Just one shot for Phoenix, 2 shots for Loudoun. Lambert with some pressure. Njoma will let this run out for a goal kick. Fans, be sure to visit your local Arizona Financial Credit Union branch to get your Phoenix Rising debit card. It's a great way to support the team and spread the word. Visit arizonafinancial.org.
Yeah, but the delay is killing me because I don't want to jump around. Once you say take it, I just freeze.
Rocha. That pass off the mark. Tiago went down, and now will go Phoenix's way. Crutzen, back for Rios Novo. Distribution for Traore. Traore brought down. Just based on previous results throughout this season, this feels like a game in which Loudoun definitely has a chance to come back in, because Phoenix have really had trouble closing games this year. They're up 2-0 against San Diego. That game finished 2-2. Flag. Looks like comes up for offside. Varela got close to that ball, but I'm not sure Jai would have been offside. Regardless, goes back to Loudoun. So tonight, definitely important to see if Phoenix can really close this out. Hernandez trying to keep it moving.
And to your point, Josh, this game is certainly in the balance. Loudoun having a bit more possession in the second half, taking more chances, getting more numbers forward. And it seems like why Juan Guara changes wingbacks to get some fresh legs in there who are going to defend in that back five, but also put pressure on the attack, give some outlets and some wide channels.
Looks like Danny Trejo is preparing to come on in just a moment. May not be the only sub. Another foul against Phoenix. Space to work down the right. Manjoma. Player down for Phoenix. And play will be stopped here as they are preparing a couple of subs. And two subs will be coming on. It's Danny Trejo and Alejandro Fuenmayor.
With the match score, Phoenix Rising FC 2, Loudoun United FC 1. In the 74th minute, substitutions for Phoenix Rising FC.
Hernandez hobbling off there. The first one will be Feni Varela coming off the field.
Entering the match is number 30, Alejandro Fuenmayor.
So Fuenmayor will be one to come on for some defensive reinforcements here. Big center back.
74th minute, number 17, Daniel Trejo enters the match. Leaving the match is number 10, Federico Varela. Entering the match is number 30, Alejandro Fuenmayor. Leaving the match is number 8, Jose Hernandez.
And the other one off will be Jose Hernandez. I'm still trying to get back to full fitness. Is Hernandez. Trejo has been battling a few knocks here and there, and now he comes back on, and Phoenix really trying to use the full extent of their depth at the midweek match, and now trying to close this one out in the final 15.
To your point, Josh, they have depth that they can bring on in moments like this, but the way that they play also helps them sustain their legs throughout the entire game. The way they keep the ball, they're not having to do a lot of running and chasing. They get compact defensively, close to their teammates, which really mitigates a lot of that long distance running, especially in transition. But how well they keep the ball, that's a good way for them to continue to attack without as much physical exertion.
Phoenix trying to keep it. Traore. And now Phoenix could be in here. Trejo. Trejo, can he turn the corner? He tries to cut it back. Snapped out of play. Corner kick. There it comes, bouncing through. Will be chased down by Fuenmayor on the far side. It's floated forward again. Jai is able to keep that in play, but Loudoun gets it away. Advantage being played. Rios Novo well off his line. Has to make another play, and he'll just thump it out. And two subs coming now. Abdul Zane, Jeremy Garay. It looks like Panos Armanakis alongside Sue Landry will be coming off. 4 subs have now been used over 2 windows for both teams. So Abdul Zane and Jeremy Garay.
Leading the match is number 10, Panos Armanakis. Entering the match is number 11, Jeremy Garay. Leaving the match is number 19, Asun Landry. Remaining for Loudoun United FC, entering the match, number 7, Abdul Zane, leading the match.
This will trickle all the way out. It's another goal kick. If you're looking to bring your group or office out to a Rising match, groups of 10 or more can save $10 off the lowest available ticket price by contacting sales at phxrisingfc.com or by calling 623-594-9606. A good crowd on hand here at Phoenix Rising Stadium. On the move again. Santos into the middle, held onto by Rios Novo.
Really impressed by Rios Novo tonight and his proactive goalkeeping. In their previous sequence for Loudoun, he mitigated that attack by coming high off his line, taking a touch past pressure. Really brave.
Rios Novo came into this week second in the USL Championship in saves with 25. Now, sometimes being high in the list of saves not necessarily where you want to be, but you have to make them. He's made them.
And not only that, he helps so much in build out. He helps relieve pressure from his backs. He can solve pressure. First pressure, secondary pressure. He uses clever angles of support to be able to progress the ball forward and give himself more time to find those high value passes.
Just shy of 10 minutes to go in this one. Very much still hanging in the balance, whether Phoenix can get that first home win in the league. to the end line. Blocked away. Krutzen. He's just able to play out of pressure there. He's too far out in front of Manjoma on the far side. And it will be a substitution coming for Phoenix Rising. It'll be Jackson Conway coming on to replace Manuel Arteaga.
With the match score, Phoenix Rising FC 2, Loudoun United FC 1. In the 81st minute,
Join Arizona's only professional soccer club as it goes head-to-head with Hartford Athletic at the team's new home. Visit phxrisingfc.com or call 623-594-9606 for ticket information.
So Arteaga gets a nice applause, a goal and an assist for Arteaga tonight. Always puts in such a strong effort. And now it's the loanee from Atlanta. It's Jackson Conway who comes on.
Really good night for Arteaga. Puts himself in good positions and goal scoring moments. Finds space between backs to exploit. Phenomenal finish inside the penalty area.
Great work there by Conway to find Trejo. Can they put this away? A heavy touch. And taken in by Faroux.
And Conway making an immediate impact in this game, trying to thread that ball over to Trejo. Gets individually isolated against Washington. Washington doing a good job of standing up Trejo, forcing him to take a big touch for Faroux to come and intervene.
It's all about closing now for Phoenix. All the way across, Babukar Jai. Jai always liking to get forward. Right through the middle. Loudoun after a treat here. Santos all the way back to his goalkeeper, Faroux. Rocha. And it's broken up. And space to work out wide, and it's too far out in front of the intended target.
And these are the moments that Phoenix want to display some of that maturity in terms of finishing this game out. They've controlled a large majority of this game in possession. They've sustained that possession and gained territory. Now they want to keep the ball, force Loudoun to come out and press, chase this a little bit.
Phoenix trying to play out of pressure there, but straight out of play. Again through the lines for Loudoun. Santos. Williamson. 5 minutes left. Ball floated in. Traore was there to attack it. Trejo will look to chase this down, but some time on the ball for Loudoun United. What can they make of it? Maybe a shot from distance. It was blocked down. Fuenmayor getting his body in the way. Trejo. Still bouncing around, and it's turned over again. Rocha. All the way to the end line. And this is taken in by Rios Novo. Well, where can you find premium seating with all-inclusive food and beverage? Phoenix Rising FC Stadium. All field seats, tables, and spots in the premium terrace include food and beverage. For more information, visit phxrisingfc.com or call 623-594-9606. And this will be brought back. A free kick going Loudoun's way. And a set piece. It's Anguiano who is hurting here. It is Medcar who stands over this for Loudoun. Last game going tonight in the USL Championship.
More pushing, more pushing, more pushing.
This floated in. Nothing doing for Loudoun. And Jai. And Phoenix put this away as Jai motors forward. He turns it over. That's going to be a foul against Conway, and I would imagine a yellow card as well. Conway into the book, and really no questions about this one.
Yeah, he loses his footing here, and then he uses his hands.
Can't use her hands in any facet in this game.
With the match of Phoenix Rising FC 2, Loudoun United FC 1 in the 88th minute. A caution has been issued.
Washington had to be quick there as it's played through the middle. Rocha. This is headed along. Rios Novo had to get there and put it out. In the 90th minute tonight from Phoenix. Phoenix so close to finishing this one off. Both goals coming before halftime. I guess Loudoun's as well, so all three. And not too many big chances, to be fair, in this second half for either team. When you look at second half, just 3 shots for Loudoun, 1 for Phoenix. And there's only 1 shot on target for Loudoun. It wasn't a very dangerous effort as we are now into 3 minutes of stoppage time. And this turned over, Babu Karjai to put it away! Phoenix Rising will take all 3 points for the first time in the league here at 38th Street, Washington. 3-1 to Rising.
Loudoun just trying to build out. Trejo putting initial pressure on, and it's Babu Karjai who picks this off, and then the insane composure to wrong foot the defender, frees himself up to have more time and space, puts it right past Faroux, and you can see how much it means to him.
This goal brought to you by Gateway Community College. That is the first goal of the season for Babu Karjai. And he also gets a yellow card for taking off his shirt. He did score once last year as well. But this one will secure all 3 points tonight for Phoenix. And this will vault them up the table quite a bit. A big one for Phoenix tonight. And they will move all the way up to 7th now on 10 points. Ahead of Oakland and New Mexico. Definitely a crowd favorite, and he picked up a red card against New Mexico United in the Open Cup this week. Posted an apology on his Instagram. He's really telling the fans how sorry he was, but how much he does really love this club. He's loved his time here, and it was a nice moment there to score the goal to really put this one out of reach. Here's Manjoma. For Loudoun United, it had been a very nice run of form for them. They'd only conceded 1 goal over the last 4 games in all competitions. Now this is the 2nd game this season in which they have conceded 3 goals, and Tommy Williamson will see yellow.
In stoppage time, a caution has been issued by the referee. Loudoun United FC,
tough night overall for Ryan Martin. Through the minimum of 3 minutes. Referee takes a look at his watch. There's Novo. Here's Conway. I think the referee called a foul there. Brunson will stand over this. Just play it square. And that's it. And Phoenix, for the first time, have a win at 38th Street in Washington. It's 3 goals and 3 points as they take this one over Loudoun United 3-1.
It was a comprehensive performance here from Phoenix. They were in the driver's seat the entire game. They had possession, they had territory, they had penetration. They scored in a variety of ways. Really started from their defensive effort, picked off 2 passes, went and pressed Loudoun's back line and were able to score 2 goals. Loudoun a bit more possession in the second half, but just couldn't turn it into anything that was quite dangerous.
So that'll do it. Phoenix get the 3 points. We'll come back and wrap things up as Phoenix beat Loudoun by 3-1.
Sanderson Ford gives back. They support local sports.
They support local businesses, restaurants, and music.
Y organizaciones en nuestra comunidad latina.
My favorite event is Operation Santa Claus.
and mine is the Cave Creek Rodeo.
I love participating in the Guardian Games with my son Evan for Special Olympics Arizona.
Your business has allowed Sanderson Charities to give back to all these local charities. We've been paying it forward for 68 years. Thank you.
Who do you want to be? Where do you want to go? How fast do you want to get there? At Gateway Community College, you can achieve a career that takes you places in less time and for less money. Opportunity is not just for the select few. Living better is for everyone. Let us help you discover your future.
Why is Aaron happy? Well, just days ago, his old wheels gave out. But he knew Carvana had his back. That's because Carvana had tens of thousands of cars under $20,000. So Aaron's folks could help him out with a sweet ride.
No way.
Yes way. With the most cars under $20,000 and our car vending machines, we'll drive you happy at Carvana.
3 points for Phoenix Rising at home tonight as they take down Loudoun United. A comprehensive win for Juan Guerra's side. As we'll take a look back at these 90 minutes with our full-time highlights. And it was Phoenix Rising that got things going early on in this first half, and this was the first goal. Varela, Arteaga, Hernandez.
Yeah, Varela running at the back line. He sees the run of Arteaga on the back stick. Arteaga sees Hernandez making that darting run out from the midfield, puts it back across the face. Hernandez doesn't miss from there, and then it's the pressure of Phoenix creating turnovers. Hernandez to Arteaga. He squares up, tees up his left foot, curls it around Baru, puts Phoenix up 2-0. But then it was Loudoun on the other side in the waning minutes of that first half. Drew this free kick here, served into the back post, and it was Learman who initially made contact, but then it came off of Lambert past Rios Novos, an important goal for Loudoun before half. And to get the cherry on top, it was Trejo to apply the initial pressure. And Jai here with the silky smooth moves to create time for himself. So composed, picks this off. One little shimmy, a shake, and a goal.
As we look at the full-time stats, 63% possession, but Phoenix, they were just a bit too much tonight for Loudoun.
Yeah, Loudoun really never got hold of this game. They had a bit more possession, but Phoenix was able to get 5-6 players on that back line, making it really difficult for Loudoun to figure out a way to penetrate through and create any opportunities.
So that will do it for our coverage tonight from Phoenix, Arizona. As it's Phoenix Rising, they are back on the winning track, and we'll see what this can propel them in through the next few weeks. For our entire crew, broadcast partner Jill Loudoun, I'm Josh Eastern, saying so long as Phoenix Rising win it by 3-1. Good night from Phoenix.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League Championship cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the expressed written consent of the United Soccer League Championship.